So a lot of you guys really enjoyed the Timekeeper hero mod, and honestly, so did I. Probably one of the best mods I've covered. If you missed the first video of it, go check it out because I go over everything about May, the hero mod. But this time we're going to go for an encore because I had so much fun with it, and we're going to do it against the boss. The main purpose here is to use the level 10 ability, the Time Rift, because if you recall, that ability just did insane damage. It was like one-shotting bads. So now we gotta go to something with a little bit more HP, you know? And that's why Bloon Ares is perfect. Millions upon millions of HP. Only normal though, because I just want to showcase the, I want May to do a majority of the damage rather than having help from a bunch of other towers to defeat Elite, you know? So we're just gonna skip on over to around 25 here. And again, I'm not going to go over every single upgrade or every level of May here, but I'll just go over the main concept. So basically her level 3 ability, it, at this level, just slows down balloons in range, 30% for a bit of time. She also is pretty strong at base, but right now her leveling is really slow because she gets more XP from popping balloons rather than just base leveling. So right now she's kind of falling off, so I need to go for a bit of extra firepower here with this boomerang. So once again, thanks to Dat Jane, though, for creating this hero mod, and for Amber for having the concept of this hero that was eventually brought to life. Now, I think, if I recall from last time, we don't get level 10, the Time Rift, until Tier 3 spawns in. So right now, we're just going to have to beat Bloon Ares normally with the usual towers. Also, don't mind the Quincy chilling in the top right corner there. That's just, I think, a bug when you have a hero mod used and you load back into the game. Nothing to really worry about there. Now, for Tier 1, I think I should just go for Sticky Bomb, just the usual. But I also, again, should get a good amount of pops for May. She seems pretty weak so far. I don't think there's much I can do. And also, while I had the Boomerang, I guess I'll just upgrade that to the 402. Probably outbuff it as well. Maybe I'll outbuff May as well, just to try to squeeze out a bit more pops out of her. Also, somebody remind me to get some defense at the back here, because these green balloons are really annoying. Fine, I'll get a bomb tower. Let's see if we can beat Tier 1 without having to drop anything else. I do realize the problem with this boomerang is that there's no ricocheting all the way back here, so might leak a lot here. Yeah, I'll need two bomb towers. Oh, I guess this is where May's time slow can come in handy, right? Slow down balloons so that the Morgleaves has a bit more time to attack. I think that helps out a little bit. Yeah, at the end of the day, this is a Tier 1 normal boss, so this should be easy peasy. So now, once you pop it, we'll go ahead and sell these towers for BRF and continue on our way. So here's Tier 2. As you see, May is still only halfway to level 9. That's without Riga farming. I tried Riga farming in the first attempt when I used May, but it simply seemed too slow for the time you spend Riga farming for pops, for XP. So yeah, again, we're just gonna wait, and we're just gonna do the usual for Tier 2 normal. In the meantime, I sure would love to accumulate pops on May, and I just realized that probably a good thing to do is to give an embrittlement, because not only does that increase the damage done with the attack shooters, also to May, which is currently sitting at 39,000 pops. Of course, again, her boss DPS is very pitiful, but getting buffs to her will still help to provide the normal balloon, so every little bit that gets closer to level 10 is a good thing. Also, don't mind me, but I think I'm gonna opt for a Monkey Opless just for this run. I know a 5x Monkey Op is no longer very good, but why not? Just to clear up some space here. And then we can work on that BRF and AS Central. So here we have it, level 10. So let me just explain quickly what the Time Rift does. So when you spawn it, when you use the ability, I can use it now, by the way. It goes across the track, and the more damage you do to it, the more damage it will do to every balloon screen once it reaches the exits. And that's why, again, it's so good against a boss, because we can stack up insane amounts of damage, because the Time Rift gets increased damage. 50% at level 10, 5% per hero level. Now, I did see some comments, and some people were saying, how about stuff like Permaspike? Wouldn't that be good against the Time Rift? Well, yes. That's why I'm going to drop it right now. 0.25, but it's only good for a one-time use. If we don't one-shot the Bloon Ares Tier 3 with the spikes there, then, well, we gotta get something else. Now, I believe the Time Rift is classified as a boss. So with things like mob damagers, like Mob Mauler, or, I don't know, Carpet Spikes, would do increased mob damage to the Time Rifts. Same goes with Paragons. They might be a little bit too OP, honestly, because the Paragons do, like, insane amounts of boss damage, so I don't know. Maybe we'll try that at the very end again. I'm trying to see if we can do some indirect boss damage. So, if we only damage the Time Rifts, can we still beat Bloonarius just from that alone? Not to mention, I believe the pops on the Time Rift count towards May, so that means we can get its level faster if we get, again, insane amounts of damage with the Time Rifts. Oh, also, don't forget, we want to give the damage increases too, so that the Spike Pile does even more. So we want Super Brittle, we want Cripple Moab, which we don't need to attack the front again. Just needs to get the exit here, so yeah, let's use it now. And we'll see how much damage we can rack with the Perm Spike. Frankly, I don't think it'll be enough to one-shot because I didn't use Homeland. There's a lot of things I could have added, like Ultra Boost as well. But, again, we'll just see. I'm gonna guess 70... I'll do 80k, 80k. So wait for it, guys, wait for it. Lose Storm. Moment of Truth. How much was that? I can just check here. Wait, that's not right. Do 26. That only went down 50k, though. Perhaps the damage was split between the balloons also on the screen already. But, yeah, I kind of expected a little bit more than that. Well, we're going to use it again because the cooldown's very short. And this time, we are going to use Carpet Spikes. I think that's probably what works best. So, ability again. And, yeah. 250. You'll see the damage keep updating every once in a while. So currently, we're only at 7,000, which isn't as much as I expected. I do think we'll benefit from this and this working now. So yeah, we're up to 36,000 now. Okay, that's much better. This Perm Spike spot will be a little bit less. But yeah, it's about the same amount of damage as last time, if we include the added Carpet Spikes. Alright. Well, we will be able to beat Tier 3 at this point. Granted, not very efficiently, I will admit. So what else are we curious about? How about Mobilum? Does it work on the Time Rifts? Oh, it does. Nice. It actually targets that over the Bloonarius, which is cool. Granted, it's only 4,500, but I mean, that adds up, right? Actually, it's more than 4,500 because, again, it gets increased multiplier of damage, so that's more like 8,000. But yeah, it looks like at this rate, we'll pretty much be doing 60,000 damage every time. I'll watch carefully, so about 150k HP. And 81. Okay. More like 70k HP. So it looks like at this rate, it'll take 4 Time Rifts to kill off Bloonarius completely. And last Time Rift, and Bloonarius should be dead. Nice. That was fun. Let's do that again. Alright, so GG's to round 86. And it appears that my game is frozen. Well, guys, this is not good. I'm not sure what to do right now, because there's no balloons coming in. I can try to use BMA, but I don't know, I think the round's just frozen. Well, that's not what I like to see. I'm not sure if there's a way to continue this, but I might have to retry from round 80 again if we are break this run. Do you think anything would change if, say, I went for the Paragon to kill Bloonarius before the Time Rift exits? Just curious. Come on. Paragon should just instantly kill this. Or not. Okay, Time Rift got there first. But let me just see if we're stuck here. And yeah, it looks like we are stuck. Okay, so I think what I might have to do here is just beat Tier 3 normally and see if that unfreezes it. So see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so here we are naturally kicking off Tier 3 here. See, it's much faster than using Time Rift, but obviously 10 times less fun. So let's see. Okay, it works perfectly. I think it might have to do with, I don't know, Time Rift killing Bloonarius, which messes things up. Either way, I'll see you guys at Tier 4, because at this point we have infinite money, so yeah, there's really not much else to do from this one. Actually, what I could do is, I guess, start 10x Ultra Boosting the Perma Spike, so we get even more damage to play around with. Well, guys, I don't think you can get much crazier of a Spike Pile than this. We currently have the True Sun God buff, and pretty much everything needed to get maximum damage out of that Perma Spike, so it should be interesting to see how much we get this time, coming into round 100. Now, also, I think since I have so much money, I might just power level May just a little bit to give, again, more damage increasers to it. So here we go. Here it comes. If I had to take a shot, I would say 250,000 damage. Place your bets, guys. How much does this do? We'll see if the damage numbers add up too. So here we go. 600,000? Whoa. Whoa. Now, it definitely seems like not all of it gets added to balloon areas, because you see, it only did 400k there. Again, it probably has to do with the other balloons on the screen, which makes sense, but yeah, holy crap. We're gonna two-shot ballooners at this rate, but the thing is, I lost my spy file, so we're not gonna two-shot anymore. But I guess what I could do is, well, do what I did before. Carpet of spikes. I think the biggest issue I have right now is that the AI balloons are coming in to destroy us, so maybe here's what I'll do as well. Could we get a balloon crush to just keep them at the entrance? That'd be nice. So let's use it again. And yeah, this time we'll just employ the carpet of spikes. So homeland, everything at once. We'll see how much damage we can get with the perma spike on the second go around, but obviously not as much. Hopefully the spike storms can take care of that. And of course, who could forget the elite defender? I used this guy in the original May run, and that's what I thought would do one of the most amounts of damage, but yeah, I think there's other things that do a bit more, like a fully buffed perma spike. Also, look at this damage right now, 190k. I think that's just from carpet spikes alone, so that's pretty solid. Not to mention, didn't even have a super riddle range. But yeah, that's what's cool about this mod, is that you can even see the amount of damage over time. So that's currently, can I see it? 326,000. This should definitely one-shot, yeah, at this point. Watch. How much exactly? I think that spiked by that. I think it did 800k, did it not? I couldn't tell, but yeah, that's a two-shot right there, folks. Now, I'm really curious if we could one-shot tier 5 with just Paragon damage. Before that, though, as you see, we bricked a run again, because it definitely has to do with time rift killing balloon areas, so let's retry and just beat it normally. So while it is a boring way to beat it, we're just going to use Dark Paragon. Now, I realize that I probably shouldn't use Dark Paragon for the last tier to attack the time rift, because as you see, the balls bounce everywhere on the track, so our options are just Ninja, Boomerang, or NG. We have the money for it, so I'm just going to go for a Master Builder. We can choose where we want to place the sentry, so maybe I'll start it up in the track to start. Actually, not too far forward, or we'll attack balloon areas directly. So we're gonna put these sentries in the middle, and again, don't forget, guys, the explosion it does is going to be massive. Also, what's crazy is that even with 1.8 million pops, May still does not have level 20 by around 120, so we're probably just gonna manually finish off buying that level. And also, yeah, I decided not to max boost the perma spike, because I think the damage it'll do is negligible compared to what Paragon could do. So yeah, spend 20k at level 20 for the maximum, and here we go. Use that ability, and we'll replace the sentry once the time rift is next to it, and we'll see how much the damage goes up. So right now, only 15k, which is fair. Explode it, and then how much now? 186, yeah, again, I knew it was gonna be a lot. And let's see how much damage it adds now that the 3 Paragons are attacking it. Come on. We have another explosion on our way. 286. It feels like it's not too much stronger than... Oh, no, it's definitely much stronger. 480k now. Okay. 530. 560. Yeah, this is going to be one for the record books, guys. Ooh, 1 million damage. That's nice and all, but it's not enough to one-shot it. So, do you think we should add another Paragon? Like a ninja? You know what? Let's do that. We have enough money to do so. So here we go. Let's spawn the second one. And let's quickly get up a ninja before it's too late. So here we go. Ascended Shadow. And let's start dropping that Paragon. Oh, don't forget level 20 as well. It has stored damage. As in, the last time it went through, it started from there. So that's why it's at 1.4 million right now, which is... yeah, absolutely insane. This might be enough to one-shot it. Hopefully. Come on, what's the hotkey? Another explosion? Did we get 2 million? Oh my god, we were so close. That was almost 2 million damage on Blooners. And also, that lag is nutty, because we just went through 2 skulls of that, I think. So now we got a billion ramps to deal with, but yeah. That's exactly what I wanted to see coming into this run, so I'm glad we were able to see it. And now I think Blooners has suffered enough, so let's end it. Let's end him once and for all here, and there it is. There it is. A very fun hero, once again. And one that was definitely worth playing for a second time. Now, if this works the same way as it did for, Tier 5, we might get frozen here. But, oh right, we didn't actually kill the boss directly with the time rift, so we might still end up getting the win here. Alright, cool. That was all planned, guys. I made sure we didn't one-shot it so that I didn't have to spend more monkey money to actually finish the run. But there it is. Hope you enjoyed, and I have nothing more to say here, so bye.